So, Jai Bhagwan, and welcome everybody. This morning we are going to have a short yoga class prior to Yogi Desai's arrival. And so while we practice, so this class will be part of a series of classes between today, tomorrow, and Sunday. And Yogi Desai wrote an article yesterday about the posture of consciousness and the style of I am yoga that he's developed. And to set us up for our class this morning, I wanted to read to you just a couple excerpts from his article to set us up. And then also I put that article in the file section of your program so that you can read the whole thing. So you can really get a sense of his insights and his intention for these classes. But one of the things he said in terms of getting ready for the posture of consciousness, he was talking about the edge. And in I Am Yoga, the edge is the place where your ability to react intersects with your ability to relax in the pose. So it's a place where we use deliberate action. It's a place where we apply ourselves in the pose while not moving into force or violence against the body, but instead moving into a place where we can expand our capacity. And so what he said is that when you engage in prolonged holding of the posture, your attention and your energy focus on the edge, where trapped energies release spontaneously and effortlessly. The edge is the point at which your toleration of discomfort reaches a crescendo without being violent and forceful. And he said, during holding, you are awakening energy. You teach your mind to dance with divine mother energy. And as you repeatedly do so, you purify the mind. And so one of the things that we are going to be working with as we move into this posture of consciousness is we are going to practice prolonging some time in the pose. It's not going to be torture, but we're going to move into the pose to a place that we can begin to feel the building of energy so that we can begin to work with it in a skillful way. And so we'll just have a few poses this morning. And before we begin our practice, we are going to set our intention. So closing your eyes, drawing all of your attention inwards. Take a deep breath in and exhale completely. Full breath in. Exhale. Feeling yourself descending down into the body. Connecting fully. Feeling yourself begin to settle in. Bring the palms together in front of the heart. Thumbs gently resting on the sternum. May this practice lead us from the unreal to the real. From darkness to light. from a time bound state of consciousness into the timeless state of being. And Jai Bhagwan. So, as you're ready, transitioning onto your mat, coming into a comfortable seated position. Pressing down into the sit bones as you extend up through the crown of the head. Inhale fully. As you exhale again, pressing down into the sit bones, extending up through the crown, full breath in. As you exhale, press the hips back as the upper body extends forward, leaning with the sternum. Beginning to fold forward, coming to your first edge. Forehead coming to the mat. Breathe. Breathing into the strongest point of sensation in the body. Feel. Each breath progressively relaxing even deeper, moving into subtle tensions in the body. And on your next inhalation, slowly, slowly begin to rise up back to center, eyes closed, drawing all of your attention into the release. And again, pressing down into the sit bones, extending up through the crown, full breath in. As you exhale, press the hips back as the upper body extends forward, leaning with the sternum. Spine is long. Forehead coming to gently rest on the mat. Moving into any areas of tension and limitation. Breathe. Once you find that strongest point of sensation, begin to use your breath to move into that area. Breathe. Feeling what's happening at the level of the body. And on your next inhalation, slowly, slowly beginning to rise up. Eyes closed, drawing all of your attention into the third eye. Following the release of sensation as it moves through the body. Feel. And from this place of inward focus, with all of your attention anchored and rooted in the body, slowly, slowly begin to rise up, Coming into a standing position, but feeling each sensation as it comes to pass. Not missing a moment to feel what's happening in the body. There's potential for practice even in the transition. Standing with your feet hip distance apart. Pressing down into the feet as you extend up through the crown of the head. I'm going to prepare for modified sun salutations just to open up the spine as we move further into our practice. So bring your hands together in prayer position. Gaze at the fingers. Inhale as you extend the arms directly overhead. Pressing down into the feet as you extend up through the chest. Extending out through the fingers, press the hips forward, creating a slight back bend. Full breath in. As you exhale, extend the arms out to the sides. Press the hips back as the upper body begins to fold forward, placing the palms on the thighs, folding forward halfway. Rolling the spine, inhale. Lift the chest and look up. Exhale, rounding the spine, drawing the abdomen in. Inhale as you extend the arms out to the sides, rising up slowly, bringing the arms together, gazing at the fingers. Exhale, lowering the hands down to prayer position. And we'll repeat this. Inhale, gazing at the fingers, slowly beginning to extend the arms overhead. Pressing down into the feet, extending up through the chest, extending out through the fingers. Press the hips forward to create a slight back bend. As you exhale, press the hips back as you extend the arms out to the sides, folding forward halfway. Place the palms on the thighs. Inhale, lift the chest and look up. Exhale, round the spine. Extending the arms out to the side as you rise up slowly, palms coming together, gazing at the fingers. Exhale, releasing the hands down through prayer position. Release the arms by your sides, close your eyes. Drawing all of your attention inwards. Following the release of sensation back through the body, back to stillness. And as you're ready, stepping the feet together in preparation for mountain pose Tadasana. Pressing down into the feet as you extend up through the crown of the head. Hands together in prayer position. Looking straight ahead. Inhale as you extend the arms directly overhead. Palms together, fingers interlacing into temple position, arms to the ears or slightly back. Drop the tailbone firm through the buttocks and inner thighs. Maintain this as you press down into the feet, extending up through the crown and fingers. Breathe. Draw the low ribs in towards the spine, relax the shoulders slightly. And just noticing that as you settle into this posture, intensity begins to build. As intensity builds, instead of moving into the mind, thinking about it, see if you can draw all of your attention into what's happening in the body without creating force and struggle, but using this deliberate action to be with what's happening as is. Remembering that as holding happens, you are awakening energy, progressively moving from the mind into the body. Breathe. To release, lowering the hands down through prayer position. Release the arms by your sides. Close your eyes. Feeling the release of sensation as it moves through the arms, shoulders, and palms. All of your attention inwards. As you're ready, slowly and deliberately begin to move down into a position seated on your heels or any other comfortable seated position where the spine can remain tall. Immediately bringing your attention inwards again. Bringing all of your attention into the breath. Progressively beginning to deepen your inhalations and exhalations. Breathing into the abdomen, belly, and the chest. Exhaling chest, abdomen, belly. Following the rhythm of the breath inward. Noticing that as the breath slows down, the mind slows down. Merge into silence. Bringing the palms together in front of the heart. Establishing yourself in this inward connection. Tune to the silence that dwells within. Jai Bhagwan. So Gurudev should be with us within the next 5 minutes. So if you need to take a break or tend to anything before the next portion of our session, now would be a good time to do so. And we will see you back at 30 past. Jai Bhagwan.
Good morning, everyone. Again, it's so nice to be with you. This beautiful season of Christmas and Christ consciousness, that we are very close to it. But how to make it into your inner experience of Christ consciousness? That is the most central part of this practice. So most often when we have such celebrations, they are all externalized. Actually, it has the inner meaning. And when you practice yoga, that's what you do. You turn everything that appears in the form of external rituals, you turn it into internal experience. This is the fundamental practice of yoga about everything, not just the celebration of the New Year or any other celebrations that represent the inner experience originally is practiced as external celebration, which is completely disconnected from within. So the same thing that when we live life, external life, from morning till evening, yoga says how to convert it into your internal experience so that it is not just so exclusively external and totally separated from internal. This is what we call living in the head, living through the mind, living through the thinking, rather than combine it with thinking through the mind and feeling through the body, connecting to the being. This is why I am yoga practice, I am yoga nidra practice is so unique and distinct from any other yoga that has been today practiced. Hardly I see people practicing yoga as a yogi discipline. They are practicing as a physical discipline. So if it has physical discipline, if it has physical benefits, which are necessary and must be very integral part of yoga, how can we deny that? But yoga is a more inclusive discipline that combines it not just with the mind trying to getting it done through the body. So usually people are practicing yoga for health benefits. Absolutely nothing wrong. There are some people who practice it to be to lose weight, to be slim. Obviously there is nothing wrong. But it is only a partial solution. Yoga is a solution as a by being whole, where we are not just treating with parts of your being rather than whole of your being. That's why I am yoga nidra, I am yoga is called meditation in motion. So this is very fundamental for you to understand, not only for you to integrate in your yoga and yoga nidra practice on the stage, but also how to bring it in life. That is the most fundamental thing. That is why I say, if it doesn't change your life, it's not yoga. If it changes your body, it's exercise. Of course, we need both. But yoga is all inclusive. It includes the benefits of the body as well as the soul being that I am. So today we want to talk about Christ consciousness. So I want to explain something, the secrets of teachings that often remains hidden when it is read from the scriptures or a Bible or any scripture from any part of the world or any religion. So we are born as human beings. So there are two parts of us. We are born with a actualized experience of human, but the being is born as a divine potential for us, for self-discovery in this lifetime. So as humans, we are born identified with ego mind as myself. So this is right from the start. Every human being is born separated from the soul being. So this is something I want you to understand, that Christ, one thing that I have read somewhere, I think a while ago, it said that Christ was born of Virgin Mary. So what does that mean? Hardly anybody, they just read it, but they just pass by. But when I read that, that was a whole new field of understanding that was revealed to me, because I have known the secrets of these creations. And what does this mean? So I would say it this way, that the Christ, Jesus was born of Mary. Christ was born of Virgin Mary. What is the difference? This is the secret of yoga. And this is the secret that Christ also describes when he says, unless you die, you cannot be born again. So what he's saying is, you are born of the mother. That is, you're born identified with ego mind. And he says, unless the ego mind dies, the real you, the I am that I am, cannot be reborn again. So this is what happened to Christ. So when Christ learned the secret of how to disengage from the ego mind, identification with the ego mind, that was his whole practice. When he was successful in disengaging from an identification with his ego mind, he no longer said, I am what I think about myself. He didn't say that. When he said that I am not my ego mind, it withdrew the ego mind from hijacking the parasympathetic energy of the being that I am, sympathetic being that I am. This may not be quite clear for some of you who haven't yet studied haven't had learned the Yoga Nidra or I Am Yoga teachings. But you can understand that in body, the God has descended and manifested itself into the life-giving functions that animates the body. And the God is oneness. The being is oneness that is inborn within us. as a divine potential. This is the part of the human being that is inborn within us as a divine potential. When it manifests in the body, it divides its unified state of male female and divides it into male sympathetic and female parasympathetic nervous system. This is the most important thing that most people do not know. So this means the God is that the being that you are is unmanifest, undivided, whole. But when it manifests, it divides into the male-female polarity. Before the manifestation, it is unified, so it does unmanifest is invisible. But when it manifests through the body, it becomes visible. This means your body is the abode of God. God has manifested through your body. So that is what we call being that I am is inborn within us. That means your body is the abode of the divine. This is what Christ meant when he said, your body is the temple of God. Your body is the temple of God. When people read this, they just read it and they keep moving. This is what became very clear to me. It wasn't clear to me before the awakening of 1970. I did not know the difference. Even though I read the same thing, so I read it like everybody else could read it. But after that awakening, I saw very clearly that who I am not the doer or an achiever ego mind. I am the divine being that is carrying out all the life-giving functions as well as transformative functions that are working through my being and in my body. So remember this part very clearly for your future practice as well as understanding that God has manifested through your body. That means your body is the temple of God. This is why yoga is so much of it is like how to take care of the body, not because your body is you, but your body is the temple or a vehicle of God. So it is the medium through which you recognize God. So your journey to the source of being must happen through the medium of the body, not through the mind. Mind cannot do that. So this is why the entire practice of I Am Yoga is all about how to disengage your mind from the body. That means how to disengage from the doer and achiever ego mind so that it is taken over by non-doing power of presence, the sympathetic nervous system, and using the parasympathetic energy as its medium to carry out self-healing, self-balancing, restorative, regenerative, transformative functions through the body, independent of the doer, the ego mind. This is the secret. This is so unique about I Am Yoga and I Am Yoga Nidra. So how do we do this in the practice of Yoga Nidra? So Yoga Nidra is again meditation based practice. It is, it is actually the guided meditation. It is a guided meditation. So, what happens when you practice Yoga Nidra? So, you can understand that. First, you have to understand that it is called Yoga Nidra, yogic sleep. Why did they explain yogic sleep by calling it sleep? Because in sleep, you are going, you are disconnecting from the mind and reconnecting to the body, to the soul directly through the non-doer ego mind. So whenever you withdraw your doer and achiever ego mind that dominates your body through the practice of Yoga Nidra, you are using the non-doing power of presence that automatically begins to work the moment you withdraw from the ego mind that dominates it. Do you see now how Yoga Nidra works? So what happens in sleep? So when you are in a waking hours, you are living in what is called beta brain waves. Beta brain waves, they emerge from your unconscious pre-program, self-destructive, reactively processed habit patterns and compulsive behavior patterns. All day long, your mind is just buzzing like a heavy traffic all day long. So when you go to bed, what happens? So sleep is again a natural survival inborn gift for human beings. That means you don't have to learn how to fall asleep. It just naturally built into you, so you naturally fall asleep. But then what happens when you naturally fall asleep in the process? As you fall asleep, your busy mind begins to become calm. Naturally, you are tired, so your body begins to relax. Your mind begins to calm down and creates the shift from beta brainwaves into alpha, more calm, relaxed brainwaves. Means you are more relaxed naturally. And that is just the transition time from waking to sleeping is the alpha state, alpha brainwaves. So from alpha, you go even deeper, integrated, relaxed mode of thinking and feeling in your mind and in your body. So when you drop into alpha to theta, you are even more relaxed. And more relaxed you are, more integrated you have become. The conflicts have disappeared. Mental agitations have disappeared. The tensions in the bodies are now disappearing. Your body and mind are simultaneously sinking into silent awareness, progressively going deeper. That from alpha to theta, and then from theta to delta brainwaves, where you become so totally disconnected, disengaged from your mind. What does that mean? You are disconnected from all the memories of the past and all the future fears that you may have. So the mind carries the past and future. All your suffering that you ever have had, all the conflict that you ever have had, all the pain that you ever have had is built into your memories and built into your fear of how can I eliminate it in future. So when you drop into the non-mental state of integrated being, you reconnect with the being that manifests through the body. But that is connection to the subconscious body. And where have you gone? You have, why, how did you reach there? So understand that your subconscious body does not have, it is functions, subconscious body functions instinctively. An instinctive body does not judge or choose. So now, because through your mind that is now so completely beyond choosing and judging, you have reconnected to your subconscious being. And that is the connection. But that is, remember, that is subconscious connection. And what is Yoga Nidra? When you connect with the same subconscious consciously from the waking state through the medium of meditation, you have made a quantum shift from subconscious union to superconscious union with the being that I am. And that is the part of the being that I am. And it is beyond the human that I am not. So it is a journey from human, that ego mind that I am not, to the being that manifests beyond the ego mind. So the entire journey of I am yoga practice and Yoga Nidra is about how to move from the thinking mind to feeling being, feeling body, to the unified state of being. So that is the whole practice of Yoga Nidra. So, but in Yoga Nidra, you have to learn how to go from beta brain waves from a waking state. You see, in sleep it came to you naturally, but if you want to move into the same sleep like Yoga Nidra consciously, you have to learn how to relax your thoughts, calm down your mind, relax your body, and make a connection from mind to the body. So that is why all the Yoga Nidra practice, this I started teaching and I started writing in late 80s. I was practicing. I almost started teaching Yoga Nidra, but I did not put enough time to write a Yoga Nidra teacher training manual. So then when I came back here in Salt Springs, this is when before that even, I fully developed the entire practice of Yoga Nidra. That teaches you what is being taught through I Am Yoga, because returning back to the source is the function of both practice of I Am Yoga and I Am Yoga Nidra. And they both are practiced in a different way. Therefore, it makes it easier for you to learn how to reconnect to the source consciously through the practice of Yoga Nidra or I Am Yoga or I Am Yoga therapy that Kamini has developed. It is so beautiful that all these three techniques they are all designed to really practice the authentic yoga. So, again, what is authentic yoga? This is what it is in a globally. Yoga is practiced as a physical discipline. And it has so many amazing advantages that it has become globally famous all over the world. So much so that more than 70 countries of the world, they take part on a yoga day to celebrate yoga. So there are many more countries have joined. So why did this happen? Because yoga is what really brings your connection back to the body. So physical exercises brings you back to the body, but not consciously. It is done through the discipline of ego-based discipline of practice. So the whole practice is, if it is meditation based, then only you have come back to the body as a link to the being. If not, then you are only changing the body and it doesn't provide you the link to the being. So in the practice of Yoga Nidra, you are learning how to how to create this shift from thinking and doing to the being in your body. So this is why Yoga Nidra is designed as a meditation discipline, but presented differently. See, the meditation discipline was designed in the last, last enlightened guru, enlightened master, the incarnation of God, that Buddha was considered. He is the last one who really formalized the discipline a little more clearly than ever before. So, and then Patanjali did along with it. So this is the discipline that is coming from more than 6,000 years ago, that was more organized and systematized by Buddha and Patanjali. So Patanjali says yoga begins with meditation. This is the most amazing thing that most people do not know. They start yoga as a discipline of the body, and that is completely opposite of the yoga as a discipline through the meditation. So understand that when you practice yoga, remember that I always thought that what you want in the end of the practice must be present in the beginning. And Patanjali says in his Ashtanga Yoga, meditation is the seventh step. And he says it should be practiced in the beginning. Beginning. Most people don't get it. So this is why when I first developed the yoga out of my awakening experience, I called it Kripalu Yoga, meditation in motion. That was my book's name, Kripalu Yoga, meditation in motion. Because without meditation, in the beginning, you cannot go to the end that must be same as matured experience of meditation. So this is why Patanjali says very first step in the practice of yoga, very first step must be inward. So, because your journey is back to the center. So, if your very first step is outside, how many steps will you go outside? How many millions of steps you will go outside so you come back inside? It is impossible. So, yoga, that is why I say yoga begins with what you want in the end must be present in the beginning. So, this is how I explain that if you want the mango tree, start with mango seed. Mango seed represents the hidden tree. You cannot see in it. So, so that is why what Patanjali says that meditation is the seed that you must plant in the energy field of the body. Every time when you react, replace it with response so that you are planting and nourishing the samadhi, the seed of samadhi in the form of meditation every step of the way. So every step you are starting with the integrative intention or meditative interaction with what is present all the time. So when you practice it with meditative interaction with the present, you are nourishing the seed of intention, and that is what grows. You are going closer every step toward the center of the being that is innermost core of our oneness within us. So this is the practice of yoga. This is the practice of yoga nidra. This is the practice of any spiritual discipline. But often, many spiritual practices, they start with, they ask you to believe in God, to have faith in God. That means this happens with the mind. It is mind has to believe. And mind is so mixed up with the what to believe and what not to believe. Everything you judge, you accept, and you judge and you accept, you like and you don't like. So the belief in God is cannot be the good, established, clear center that is not moving and shaky. So Patanjali says, you don't have to believe in God. Just know that God is already always present within you. But he says, you know that ego mind is not you. That is why he says, every step of the way, remove the layers and layers of ego mind that covers the God or soul being within you. So as you progressively remove the layers, the, the light of the being shines brighter. So God is revealed. And then you experientially know what God is without having to believe in it. It's a direct experience of God within you. This is the unique system of yoga. And that does not require you to create this, the just false beliefs. That is why the believers of God, they believe in the information about it. And then when it does not confirm with the inner knowing, they go through back and forth. And then they get fanatic about believing. That's the only way they can rigidly hold, means fanatically hold. That just takes them into completely opposite direction of returning back to the being within. So, so today I want to guide you also into the experience of guided experience rather of Yoga Nidra. So I hope you are all ready. Yes. This is this information is not just the information. It is the fundamental knowledge. It is called the knowledge of the truth. As to And this is what Christ meant when he said, "You shall know the truth, and truth will make you free." So as you begin to come closer and closer to your being, you are becoming free. Free from what? Free from all the pre-programmed memories of, we can say, PTSD. So we call it um, pre-programmed stress disorder or something. I call it pre-programmed memory disorder. We'll talk about it some other time. So I call it PTMD, memory disorder. Yes. So this is why memory is where the ego mind lives. So when you remove memory, you remove ego mind. And like Christ said, unless you die to your ego mind, you will not be born again. So the real process of self-discovery happens. So now let us do something about entering into the Yoga Nidra experience of guided meditation. So you may stand up from your chair wherever you are sitting. So you may stretch your knees. And then interlock your fingers with 4 fingers pointed in front. Then extend your arms in front of you. And then slowly raise your arms above your head. Just close your eyes and feel the sensations in the body. It's not just doing it, it is simultaneously creating a shift from thinking to feeling body. So go back to feel. How does this position feels? There'll be some discomforts in your shoulders, someplace here and there. Now, take a deep breath in, then exhale as you move to your right. Hold the breath out, and then breathe in as you come back to the center. Then take a breath in, relax and feel. Stay connected to the body. Again, breathe in. Exhale as you move to the opposite side. Hold the breath out. Inhale as you come back to the center. Again, inhale, exhale. And as you inhale, move back. inhale as you come back. Then slowly lower your arms in front of you and release your fingers. Let your arms hang by your side. And take your seat. Come back, take your seat. Close your eyes and relax. Can you show me the time? Is there what time it is? I don't have time. Oh, I can see. It's 0, it says. Oh, oh, wonderful. Thank you. So this, when you stood up and when you stretch, you activated your energy in your body. Now, that active energy can be felt in your body. So keep your attention in your body. Feel the energy, different areas where the energy blocks are removed. And your energy is now flowing more freely and smoothly. Relax and feel. Just make minor adjustment so that you feel more comfortable, more relaxed, more at ease in your body and mind. Close your eyes, internalize your attention, and know that when you close your eyes and internalize your attention, your energy begins to shift its direction from moving outward to inward. So remember, your energy follows your attention. Now, feel that when you breathe, your belly is rising. When you breathe out, your belly is returning back. So pay attention to your natural breath, belly breath. Make sure you are sitting up straight. Relax shoulders, relax palms, relax body, relax face. Now I will guide you through simple breathing exercise. So When you drop your head backward in a slow and steady motion, allow yourself to accompany it with breathing in. So as you go back, you're breathing in. And when you go all the way in, your chin is facing the ceiling. Do not strain, do not force. And at the end of inhalation, you hold the breath in while you hold the posture, the neck back. Then, when I say start exhaling and bend forward. So you will have slow, steady motion of the neck accompanied by slow and steady exhalation. So your exhalation is coordinated with your neck moving back and neck moving forward. Okay? So let me show you how to do that. So you watch me, okay? Okay? So when you go back, hold the breath in while you hold the posture. And when you come forward, hold the breath out because your breath is out at that time. Okay, sit up straight again. Every whole body is relaxed. You are not creating any tensions about anything. Do everything in a relaxed mode, easy flowing movement. So now start inhaling as you turn your head backward. Hold the breath while you hold the position. Relax, relax, relax. Now you start exhaling as you slowly move your head forward to bring your chin to your chest. Exhale. You have exhaled, so hold the breath out, out, out. Now start inhaling as you start moving your head to come up and move backward, coordinated with breath in. Hold the breath, hold the position, hold, 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 and start exhaling as you bring your head forward. Hold the breath out, relax into it. So if you relax, you can hold the breath out longer. Then now start inhaling as you bring your head back to the normal position. Keep your eyes closed. Feel the energy triggered by the movements and holding the breath. Now I will guide you through simple breathing technique. These breathing techniques, they create a quantum shift. So I call it quantum breath meditation. So the breath creates the shift from doing ego mind to non-doing presence. So breath is a very powerful medium to create that shift. Another one is witness. When you combine the witness and breath, it is called quantum breath meditation. Breath is subconscious, meditation is superconscious. Combination allows you to go beyond the body mind and all the boundaries of the body and mind into the being that I am. Mm. Relax. Keep your eyes closed. Feel the connection with your body through the breath that we just did, the movement that we did. You are using these physical movements and witnessing breath as a powerful tools and techniques to move to your being. Now, the next technique is very, very simple. I am using very simple techniques because there are many of you who may not know some of the established techniques, like Kapalbhati, which we can use tomorrow too. So this technique is very simple. So let me show you how to do it. You must open your eyes and watch me. What I'll be doing is I'll be breathing in through the nose and exhaling through a straw. So watch me. This is what you will be doing later on. I'll be breathing in through the nose, exhaling through a straw, and look at my lip formation, how I am doing, so you can do the similar way. I hope you saw it. When I do it, I drop in so fast, it's hard to open my eyes. So now we'll do it together. Okay? Breathe in through your nose, slow and steady. When you feel your lungs without forcing, hold it there. Now exhale through a straw. Allow the breath to blow in a very steady, unbroken flow. from between your lips. After you have exhaled fully, again inhale through the nose. Feel your lungs. Hold the breath in. And again exhale through a straw, a very fine straw, not a big straw, so that it flows very slow, steady, unbroken flow. So you want to make it as long as possible. So keep the lips puckered so that the breath flows steadily, slowly, uniformly for as long as you can prolong. I let you do this on your own few times, then I will add some more details. Notice how your mind is almost disappearing. With each breath, your mind is just becoming clearer and calmer. Your body is progressively becoming more and more relaxed. Provided you do these exhalations in a slow, steady, unbroken flow in a relaxed way. Now, next breath in, at the end of breathing in through the nostril, hold the breath in for as long as you can in a very relaxed way without forcing, and focus your attention on the third eye during that time. After you inhale, hold the breath in, focus on the third eye for a few moments. And after you exhale, hold the breath out for a few moments naturally without forcing. Now breathe normally. Keep your head straight. Relax body. And for a few moments, open your eyes and gaze on my face. This is in yoga is called gazing exercise. And feel the energetic connection. You may now close your eyes, internalize the energetic feeling connection. So you are learning the art of communion, energetic communion through this gazing exercise. Now feel, keep your eyes closed. Now feel that you are directly, non-mentally connected to your energy body. Feel that energy throbbing, pulsating throughout your whole body. Feel that in your palms particularly. Keep your palms facing upward on your knees. Bring your attention to your palms. Concentrate on your palms. As you concentrate on your palms, notice that your palms feel heavier because your energy follows your attention and you are making energetic connection to your body. Feel similarly, feel your energetic connection to your feet, to your legs, knees, and the upper body, lower body and the upper body. Now feel that your entire body has no longer the outer boundary of your skin. You have become pulsating, throbbing energy field. Merge into the cosmic energy body. Feel that now you have become whole with the entire cosmic body of creation, which is omnipresent presence. Feel that now you have no limits and the memory boundaries of all the past memories of friends and enemies, good and bad, ecstasies and agonies. Mm. Now remind yourself that everything that is built into your memories, which carries the split of the oneness presence into good and bad, ecstasy and agony, friends and enemies, for me and against me, was all your personal creation of the karmic memories of the past. This falseness, now you realize, right now you drop it, let go of the false memories and the false ego mind that carries it. Now experience the deep sense of contentment. Contentment, where there remains nothing for you to do to go somewhere, to solve some problems, or run from something. It's all over. You have entered your God being that you are. From now on, anytime you face any challenges, you know it is not you who is facing challenges. It's your distorted memories of reality of the past that is facing challenges. Practice this meditation, this energetic connection. Once again, you may gradually open your eyes and stay connected to the source within. Then what you see outside, notice it's neither for you nor against you. You are seeing through the non-reactive, responsive, choiceless perceiver in you. Learn to go back to it again and again every time you have any kind of reaction that is triggered by some challenging life situations and relationships. Apply this to everything in your life and practice it every day, this meditation again and again, as soon as you wake up and when you are ready to fall asleep. Mm. Through this Yoga Nidra, you just reconnected to your soul being. And in silence, you hear the direct guidance and protection that comes from God within you. So, in order to receive the protection and guidance, you must relax and let go. When you enter the stillness, tranquility, and peace of mind, and deeply relaxed body, the protection of God and the guidance of God all shows up. You don't have to ask for it. It is you who will ask to whom. So when you return back to the source that you are, you receive the guidance from you, God within yourself. With your eyes open, just look how everything looks different when you see it as it is without putting labels on it. Labels come from the memories of the past, judgment and choices for or against, comes from the memories of the past. It prevents you from seeing what is as is. Mm, I think I have a couple of questions somebody has asked. By the way, if you have any questions tomorrow or day after tomorrow, make sure you ask very clearly, succinctly, and precisely. And if I get to it, I will answer it. So the first question is, when you say Divine Mother and womb of existence, what do you mean, and are they related? This is a very important question that every one of us, means every soul, is born of the Divine Mother, which we call energy. And this energy is manifesting through the medium of creation from the impulses of the Creator. The Creator and in yoga it is called Creator is Shiva, male consciousness, positive polarity, and Shakti, female energy, negative polarity. So according to yoga, your body and the cosmic body is perceived to be the dance, the mating dance of Shiva and Shakti, which has created the evolutionary creation, and which is evolving from mineral life to plant life to animal life to human life. So in this evolution, that is called the mother, the womb of Mother Shakti. So the seed has been implanted by Shiva in the creation, and ultimately in the tree of creation, in the fruit, the same seed that created the tree of creation reappears. So that seed is has been born through the mother, through the womb of the Mother Shakti. This is the secret of creation. So each human soul is like the multitudes of the seeds that appear in the fruits of the tree. This is just an example. So God is the cause, the main seed of the tree of creation. And then in human beings, it shows up as multitude individual souls. This is, so the main soul, the God, the Father, is called the Paramatman. When it is born in each individual, is called Atman, individual soul. And so, and the Son of God, the prodigal Son that was in the womb of creation, has appeared in the form of ego mind. So that is the meaning of how the Divine Mother's womb of creation has given birth to each soul through the entire tree of creation. So we are the part of creation where Creator Himself has appeared in the human being as individual sense of I am. These are the secrets. Some of these things I used to read all my life from different books and scriptures. I didn't know what that meant at all. But this is, after awakening, everything has become crystal clear. I can see the deeper meaning that is taught in many different religions and different scriptures. That reading scriptures you cannot get, but having the experience of God within, awakening, has given me the insights to see the secret hidings in in the books, in the scriptures, or in the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, or the Bhagavad Gita, or the Vedantic teachings of India, and all different religions. So this is again, that is the answer to this question. So what do you mean they are related? So I think I already answered that. What is the womb and what is the Divine Mother and how we are born. Each soul is born, as Bible says, the prodigal son of God. So, so entire creation is the creation of polarity. In the tree of polarity, in the fruit of the polarity, shows up the seed of individual soul. That is where polarity becomes the Trinity called Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. These are the secrets that were I could see what it means, the Trinity. So the second question is, Father, not my will, but thy will be done. So now such kind of prayers remains just a verbiage called prayer. If you don't understand who is the Father and who is talking to the Father, if you don't understand that, then you cannot create. You cannot connect with the Father, and Father will not hear your prayer. So everything that I taught today is about how to connect to the Father, to God within you, so that any affirmations, any prayers that you say during that connection to God within you are answered by God. So otherwise, many of you must have tried to change so many things. They're like prayers, but nothing gets answered. Why? Because you haven't opened the door of the divine that can listen to your prayers. So Yoga Nidra and the practice of I Am Yoga opens the door, means you are knocking at the door where God is. And when it opens the door through the practice of meditation, whatever you say is answered. So that is why practice Yoga Nidra regularly, and all the affirmations, visualizations, and the prayers that you want to include. That would be, you can create those prayers yourself, depending upon what is it that you want to pray to God for Him to answer you. So, so that is the meaning, Father, not my will, but thy will be done. So when ego mind talks, it is called my will. When witness talks, it is thy will. So witnessing presence, that's a very important secret. So let us, for 5 minutes, let us sit in silence. You may just simply wipe your face or just put your fingertips on your eyes. Cover your entire face with your palms, with no space between your palms and your face. Nothing like this. Don't do this. This is not connecting. So place your palms fully connecting to your face, fingers on your eyes. Mm. And feel the direct connection between your energy that is flowing from your palms and penetrating the tensions in your face, relaxing your face, emptying your face of all the expressions. Mm. And now take a deep breath in and let go. Do that 2 more times on your own. Take a deep breath in and empty your breath. Let go. Again, breathe in through your nose and empty your breath. And breathe normally and feel the new kind of stillness and tranquility descend upon you, surround you with peace, and fill you with tranquility and stillness within. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I surround each one of you with Guru Mantra of Bapuji and Dadaji. Feel their blessings to come over you, surround you and protect you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Know that when you dropped into the presence within, you actually invited the presence of Bapuji and Dadaji. And the creation and the creator met right there in you. Your body and your being came together. The creator and creation. They are one. And you experience that oneness. Mm. Jai Bhagwan. Carry this feeling of internal connection with the energy that you made connection through Tratak, and carry that with you whenever you need it. Reconnect with that energetic connection and dismantle the memory mind that is causing any reactive interaction within yourself or outside of yourself. That is the practice. You must practice that from right away, not wait for tomorrow, so that it stays with you, it gets stronger. When it is strong, make it stronger. Don't let it lose the power and then try to start. So now on, learn not to react. Whenever the reaction comes, know it is from the past. And you have learned how to disengage from the past and be present here and now, moment by moment. So tomorrow, if you have any questions, make sure you write precisely. Just one. Not everybody should, because I won't be able to write. But if you have very specific question that you truly are practicing and you are facing, not intellectually created question, but really applied questions, I would love to answer it. Jai Bhagwan.